So the 600 model is a model that's really different on several levels from the rest of our devices. Obviously, it is once again a vacuum cleaner that is excessively powerful. It's a vacuum cleaner that is also equipped with HEPA filtration, so high efficiency. It's a vacuum cleaner that is also well soundproofed and made of 18-gauge steel. The fact that we have very thick steel allows us to control vibrations, even eliminating motor vibrations, which means that in the very long term, your vacuum cleaner won't be damaged by vibrations that could be caused by using very thin steel. We want to sell you a product that is of high quality, that is durable, and that will stand the test of time. So what is the difference between a vacuum cleaner like this one and all the other models? It's a vacuum cleaner, in fact, that was designed to go into very restricted spaces. For example, people will like to install it in more enclosed places like closets, wardrobes, or even in the utility room. Sometimes we have very little space. Often we'll have the hot water tank, we'll have the air exchanger, the alarm system, and the space for the vacuum is often very limited. So the difference is that the motor of this product is at the bottom and the filtration is at the top. The other difference you'll also notice is that there are two air outlets here. We wanted to maximize the motor cooling of this product because we imagine that sometimes you'll have to install it in places that are excessively restricted, and that could cause a long-term motor problem due to overheating. So since we want to offer you a very durable product, we've increased the cooling. So how does this vacuum cleaner work? The stale air enters the device here, goes through filtration, passes through the motor, and ejects the air precisely once the air is clean. But in addition, like all other Aspirtech products, we also have mesh at the back that allows for another air circulation at the motor level, which will ensure your motor stays cool even if you place it in a very restricted space, and therefore will last just as long as our other Aspirtech products. The soundproofing inside this device is like other Aspirtech products. So with soundproofing materials made in Quebec, certified lead and cadmium free, so good for your health and in the very long term, causing no health concerns. I'm going to let you hear it so you can see the level of soundproofing. You understand that I'm close to the device and that in real life, obviously, you wouldn't be as close, I imagine, to your device as I'm going to be right now. So I'll let you hear it. You could even see that the vacuum cleaner wanted to move. Inside this here, we have a very large motor with fans. There are two fans on the motor and they are aluminum fans. So these aren't nylon fans like you'll find on most of our competitors' motors. An aluminum fan won't go off center, it'll last for eternity, plus 100 years probably. So no worries at all regarding the motor's durability. As for the filtration, since the motor is at the bottom, the filtration is at the top. So simply you lift the lid and you just replace the disposable bag. This bag, you'll replace it once or twice a year, depending on your needs, your usage. And you'll simply put the lid back on and the cleaning chore is done. So the days of having to empty tanks and all that are over with high efficiency HEPA bags. You won't have to deal with that kind of problem anymore. So it's a product that's durable, it's a product that's well soundproofed, it's a product that's very powerful. You can very easily, in the vast majority of Quebec homes, use a device like this one. Even though it's compact, it's very powerful. And as my friends used to say, good things come in small packages. So a very nice product. I invite you to consider this possibility. The one you see here next to it, quite simply, is an identical vacuum, with the difference that this one we deliver it on wheels. One day, if you were in an apartment and you decided to buy a house or a condo, whatever, well, you just have to remove the wheels, hang up your vacuum, and you have a central vacuum for your new home. So lots of power if you decide to use it on wheels with the hose and all that. Otherwise, precisely in the long term, it could be a device that could be versatile. So going from a wheeled mode to a fixed mode, depending obviously on where life takes you. So these are possibilities that are offered to you. We want products that will always follow you. We don't want to sell you a consumer product. We want to sell you a product that's good for a long time. So with Aspirtech, you can be convinced of that, a long-term product that you're buying.